Another video. Just a quick thank you to the new subscribers to the channel. I really appreciate it. I never thought I'd get this far, and I never thought anyone would listen to me waffling on. So really appreciate it. And yeah, here's to hoping to get to 100 subscribers very shortly. So today I just wanted to go through my thoughts on upcoming Marvel movies and series that are coming out. I've actually found this image from Marvel Studios directly on their Facebook page. Can't seem to find the link, so I thought I'd share a video and just discuss my thoughts and how these movies might affect prices of cards and Marvel cards, so 90s cards in particular, and maybe some newer cards. And in general, you know, I talk about it every time, but the graded PSA market, which is flying at the moment, as you've seen in recent videos and other YouTubers out there doing the same thing. So yeah, first thing, WandaVision. So currently that's streaming on Disney Plus. I'm personally loving it. I think it's been great. At the first 2 episodes, I was a little bit like, what's this? A little bit worried, but it's been really, really good. So the finale, the final episode is today. So it's Friday, 5th of March here in the UK. Let's get rid of 4 sharp corners. So yeah, that's been really, really good. So has this series affected Vision cards? I believe the answer is yes. I can see a little bit of a markup in Vision's cards in particular, and in terms of how upcoming projects are relevant. So I look at it like this. So I know a little bit about the sports card market. So I know some of you guys are similar kind of thinking to me, but the way I look at it is, if Zion Williamson, who you probably all well know, playing for the Pelicans at the moment, is having a really, really good season or a good game, his cards are likely to increase in value. Obviously, recently they have dipped in the last few months, but they are going back up at the moment. That, by the way, I think is a really good buy if you're getting into Zion cards. That's a really good buy. But we're not here to talk about that. So what am I trying to say? So they called it cardboard relevancy. So in my opinion, these projects that are upcoming will have a big effect on PSA graded cards in particular. So the characters. So obviously we talked about Vision. That's really good. So the Falcon and Winter Soldier. So things associated with that. So obviously Captain America, Winter Soldier, and the Falcon. So they're 3 characters really well known that are likely to have increased value in the next coming months. So unfortunately, I'm still waiting for all of my cards back from PSA, and I'm sure many thousands of people are in the same position. I'm sure some of you watching in the same position. So unfortunately, I'm not going to hit probably any of this year. Well, maybe some of my Express ones might get back at the end of this year, but we will see. Yeah. But anyway, so Black Widow, that's the next one. And that is released May 7th. So not too far away now. It's almost Easter. So that's coming up quickly. Really interesting one, which I've seen a lot of hype about. So the other thing I should explain in terms of marketing for Marvel, now they're being quiet. They've not really said a lot recently in terms of promoting and advertising. WandaVision obviously has been advertised slightly, but I'm seeing a lot of talk about Loki as being a really, really... so this is a series rather than a film. Again, with the Falcon Winter Soldier, that's a series rather than a film, I believe. And the same for Black Widow, I think. So yeah, there's been a lot of talk about Loki. So in general, I think, again, this is all in my opinion. This is all speculative. So this is just what I think will happen. It's kind of what they say, cardboard relevancy. So I believe Loki's prices of PSA graded cards, so in particular the 1990 Marvel Universe Series 1 set, 91, 92. They're the ones that people are going to go to first, and really probably will pay the premium for the character. So that's my general opinion on all of these films that are likely films and series that are coming out. So Shang-Chi, I don't know enough about, so I'm going to skip this. I need to do some research on that, and What If as well. Eternals is an interesting one. It's got a bunch of characters that I cannot remember. So you're probably thinking this is a crap video. But this is an interesting one. If you get time to research it, have a look, because that's November, so that's almost the end of the year. A lot of people will have some of their cards back, so you need to think about holding some of those cards, some of those characters that are in the Eternals film. I believe it is a film, and that's going to be really, really interesting. So there's quite a few characters in there that I think people should hold. So that's what I am going to be looking at. Miss Marvel, again, they're saying they're filming at the moment, so that's great to see. Late 2021, so I probably think that's going to be the end of December, probably 2022 at this rate, but we will see. Hawkeye as well, same story. But the next one I wanted to talk about most was Spider-Man. So currently filming and likely to be released December 17th, 2021. So again, this is my opinion, so if I had a 1990 Marvel PSA 10 Universe Series 1 Spider-Man card, I would be holding that and waiting until this film is near release, or just as it's been released and people were buzzing, and they're potentially at the end of the year, we'll be free, coronavirus free, with hope, and they'll be able to go to cinemas and things like that. So that's kind of my thought process here, is kind of wait until the hype, they've advertised it, and the hype is around the film and the character, and then think about, if you're holding cards to sell, by the way, then think about the timings of what you're doing. So yeah, Doctor Strange. I love Doctor Strange. I think that's great. This will be really interesting one. So Thor: Love Thunder. So I'm a massive Thor fan, and I'm looking still to get a decent graded card. Hopefully PSA 9 or 10 that I can hold, because I really love Thor. One of my favourite characters by far. So that's a really interesting one, and I think there'll be a lot of hype around. In particular, the favourites are Spider-Man, Thor, Captain America, obviously Black Panther now. Chadwick sadly passed away. I think that was last year. Absolute legend. So yeah, that's my thought process. If you want me to send you this list for your reference, let me know. If not, just use this video as a reference as well. So yeah, all of these ones I'll talk about in more detail closer to the time, but that's just my opinion on kind of these releases and what it means in terms of the card market. Let me know your thoughts below. If you think I waffle too much, let me know. If you think I'm talking a load of crap, let me know. But either way, please like, subscribe, and yeah, more videos to come. Thank you very much for watching.